Detroit is a storied city, not only for its history and structures, but for its professional sports franchises as well.
Having all four sports teams in the same area, that helps bring together not only the Detroit community, but the communities that are south, north, and west of that. So really everyone from Michigan. That helps kind of bring it to a central location where you not only get to enjoy these great sports teams, but you get to enjoy the city. So
Detroit's four major teams have amassed 22 championships throughout their history, some dating back to the 1930s. However, the last celebration took place for the 2008 Detroit Red Wings, and each franchise has seen its share of lows throughout the 2010s.
my fondest memory watching Detroit sports growing up was watching Calvin Johnson and Matthew Stafford. As a kid, that was super inspiring to go out there and see that there was someone from our community that was doing great things. So
2014 Detroit Lions that made it to the playoffs, but then didn't do anything.
favorite was the 2011 season for the
Yes.
Lions. That was awesome. I believe that was the same season that Megatron broke Jerry Rice's record, which was absolutely phenomenal to watch. It was just incredible. It was like Matthew Stafford would chuck it out there and he'd just make this incredible play. We had a few other people on defense and offense that were really fun to watch. So the 2011 Lions team was definitely a special one.
Johnny Peralta. When I was younger, I would go to all the Tigers games, and my mom spoke Spanish, so she would talk to all the players and get me baseballs and everything like that. And he was always one of the ones who gave me a ball. And then he got caught with steroids, so then I didn't like him anymore.
Even with increased optimism around Detroit's teams, many fans have had their hearts broken too many times before to fully believe in the future.
See the outcome in the future, and it gets me a little hopeful, a little excited, but I'm also prepared to be disappointed again. Until our current owners decide to sell their teams, I don't believe Detroit will ever be considered a sports city.
So 2 to 3 years ago, it was very pessimistic. Everyone kind of looked at it as like same old Detroit, but now it's very optimistic. Everyone's really excited for all the teams, not just one or a few. It's really all the teams that everyone's super excited for. So I would say that's the biggest vibe change.
Each Detroit team has undergone front office changes in recent years, hoping to set the tone for a successful future for the city's most beloved teams once again.
The Detroit Red Wings, they are already in a playoff spot at this early stage in the season, and they have the young players to keep pushing. They have a new coach, they have a really good goaltender in Billy Huso, and really good captain, Dylan Larkin, that a lot of people rally around.
I would say Cade Cunningham, probably because we did take a number one overall pick, and he's a great athlete. We already see him competing with some of the best people in the game, and he looks good in the red and blue. So
With young talents like Cade Cunningham, Riley Green, Moritz Seider, and Aiden Hutchinson leading the way, Detroit again looks to rise to the top of the professional sports scene.